And we are back in Creeper World. This time around, I'm gonna be doing 2 of the daily Chronom missions, and I'm gonna be rushing the totem objectives. I'm trying to see how good a time I can get on the totem objectives, and for that it's a good idea to just focus, like I'm only doing this objectives to get the best time. I've done some planning ahead and stuff, and I'm gonna be quite focused because I need to do this somewhat precisely. I'll do my best to try and explain what's going on in the meantime. And we are gonna start out by building these towers up here because the trees are quite powerful. And then we want to build this earned miner because he is also quite powerful. That's a very good early game. Economy, I'm not caring too much about optimizing insanely. I'm just gonna get a somewhat good time. We can activate these towers now. We have the energy for it. The miner is going to pop in a moment, so we activate this one and that one. We have plenty of energy for now, so we can just do this and that. And we are going to actually deactivate these totems for now. And we're gonna start up another porter. We'll be needing him later. And I've put up some cannons for defense, the important points. I'm going to use this porter to activate the totem we have over here. And that is the reason why I'm deactivating the other totems. I want the porter to get the first lift tick and start transporting down here before he gets covered. But I'm still going to have to choose a little bit in between getting this guy and this guy filled up at the same time, because they are both on a tight schedule, you could say. Now we're getting the first lift again. I'll be building some cannons here. And this area is also going to be in trouble at some point, most likely, so let's make a backup connection here. This is slowly being filled. He's slowly being filled. Still have some time before he gets punished. He's off, so let's stop supply for him for now. This guy is kind of filled up. There we go. That means we can take over these guys. I mean, this is a little bit too much, but I like to be safe. Let's get you there. Then we have the energy part up here. And you need to deliver that before we move you. This should be activated, yes. So let's try and get these activated as quickly as possible. This tower might die, so we stop that. We don't care about these towers because this guy is already filled. Oh, we might have one staying back, by the way. He has delivered his lifting box, so he can deliver this lifting box up here now. And the tower I was worried about has died, so hopefully we can use the high ground. Hopefully we can get these two filled up before we have enough lifting as well to start supplying this guy. That's what I was worried about. Oh, they are filled, so we don't care about this anymore. And this guy is going up there, and this is the last totem. So we just need the cannons to clear this out. There we go. Unless something weird happens, this should be it. This was the first map I want to show you, and once this is filled, we will be jumping straight into the next one. There we go. And I guess we can submit this. Look at the times. That's fine. Let's go to the next one. I'm skipping this one because you have to do a lot of hovering with the lab, and the concentration I need for that is just too great to be a good video, unfortunately. Now this is actually going to be a little bit simpler because I don't need any weapons this time around. So we're just going to be building out this stuff. And now what is going on is that I said no weapons, I am using a shield. But what's going on is that I want to build these 2 pylons as quickly as possible. And in the meantime, the extra energy I have is going to go into the refinery. because I want this red, oh no, it's for the shield. So when this guy's built, I want to start this guy up, because then the pylon, the factory should be built roughly at the same time. And again, I'm going to be turning the refinery on and off a little bit to not have a large storage of energy up here. And there's no need for me to have that. Oh, I forgot to turn this one on for a moment. Doesn't matter too much. Let's just look at this. Here are at 40. When he's like 60, I want to be flying out. You can see that I'm missing a tower up here. You are at 60, so we will be flying out. And we'll be landing the lab directly into the creep. Now don't you worry about that for a moment. The lab has lots of health, and it can survive roughly a minute inside of creep. So everything is gonna be just fine. I'm gonna turn arm off on this guy for just a moment. I want to make sure he has liftic in, or not liftic, he has arc inside of him before we turn him on. And he has a 3, there we go. And this guy started to harvest our liftic. We have activated this totem, that's perfect. What we need to do now is build towers right here. And then the lab will land to build these towers. We'll turn this guy on as well. And you will land, and oh, I have misplaced my lab slightly. Let's try that again. I mean, I guess I could just put another tower down like this. There we go, lab down, and now the lifting is going to go to this totem. And I can see I have quite a lot in storage. Let's get this guy and that guy. Now you don't want to run out of lifting from your factory, because if the lab doesn't, or this totem doesn't have like full lifting production kinda, your lab might die before you fill it up. But that's not a problem right now. We just need this 2 lifting. There we go. That was the second map. Now this one was very easy, as you can see. Again, I planned all of this out in the beginning, so it was easy to just train it a little bit and just do it right. Now I did actually fail a little bit on this recording the first time, so I have a slightly better time. But yeah, I failed that recording. Sorry about that one. And I did mess up the placement of the lab down here. I mean, you can take this tactic and improve it if you want to. This is just to show you how to get a relatively good totem time in one run, like focusing on the totems and stuff, right? Again, I enjoy this kind of stuff. I don't mind. Call the tactics. I don't mind at all. You do that if you want. And of course, if you can improve this and do it even better, I really encourage you to try it out. I've been doing this kind of speed running, I guess you could call it, of many maps, and I find it very enjoyable. Well, I wish you all good luck, and have fun.